some sales. It's perfect. Gotta get you a, if you don't have a name tag, let me know. Come on in, man. Okay. Come on in. Come on in. You got some more chairs? You got one of those?
You need one more? Right here? Oh, you got one right there. That's what I do. Can you leave them up there? Did he take them with him? I was gonna give her the name tag.
You got some more chairs. Who needs a chair?
Everybody need a name tag. Yeah, that's it.
Everybody good? All right, so we got a full house today. That's what's up. All right, good, good. All right, so for the ones that came in here, make sure you write your, get a name tag, write your name on there. And right now we just introducing ourselves. So whoever want to go next, again, you can say your name, school grade, zodiac sign, hobby, and your occupation. So you can choose out of these three. Okay, so real simple. Who going? Out of the newbies that just came in. Come on, y'all. You gotta go. Let's go.
My name is Jeremiah, 9th grade. What I do, Aries, and basketball, football. I have no job.
Okay. All right, cool. Said all of them. All right, go on that. Okay. Sit.
My name is Jacob. My grade, I'm in 9th grade, and my zodiac sign is Aries.
Perfect, perfect. All right. Now we're going to say the creed. You know?
I can't remember the heart.
You remember Howard? All right. All right. So for the ones who don't have a creed, I'm gonna make sure I get some for y'all. But when we say the creed, this time I know I did the last time, but we actually want somebody to take initiative to step up and actually say the creed. So when we say the creed, one person lead it and then the others follow. So for the ones who did the last time, I'm counting on y'all to kind of step up and lead us into saying the creed. All right, so who gonna do that? Gotta make a decision quick. We losing money. Time is money. Let's go. All right, come on, Reed. Reed got us. So when we say the creed, we gotta stand up. We standing up because we believe in what we say.
I am my financial keeper.
I am my financial keeper.
I spend wisely and save diligently.
I spend wisely and save diligently.
I plan for tomorrow without neglecting today.
I plan for tomorrow without neglecting today.
My money works for me and I don't work for my money.
My money works for me and I don't work for my money.
I build wealth with purpose and integrity.
I build wealth with purpose and integrity.
I am my financial keeper unapologetically.
I am my financial keeper unapologetically.
I invest in my future and protect my present.
I invest in my future and protect my present.
I grow through knowledge and preserve through challenges.
I grow through knowledge and preserve through challenges.
I pay it forward to uplift others.
I pay it forward to uplift others.
Because we all rise when one succeeds.
Because we all rise when one succeeds.
I am my financial keeper.
I am my financial keeper.
And I will pass this legacy on.
And I will pass this legacy on.
All right. Hey, when we saying this creed, y'all, we gotta believe it. It's a financial creed. Everybody know what the creed is, right? All right, cool. Something that you believe in. Okay, so we're not saying that just to say it, right? We don't, anything that you do when it comes to financial, okay, you do things for a purpose. Okay, so you gotta have a purpose to why you're doing it and why you're saying something. So everything that you consume, everything that you listen to, always have a purpose as to why you're doing it. Because if you don't have a financial purpose, guess what? What happens? You become what? You become broke. And we ain't talking about broke. We ain't talking about not having no money broke. We talking about physically, mentally, and emotionally broke. Right? Approximately 80% of athletes grow broke within the first 3 to 4 years. Football, basketball, tennis, soccer, all of them. Majority of the black athletes. Why is that? Because they are what? See who can figure it out. They are what?
Spending that money.
Ain't they? Yeah, they spending. But what are they? They careless, but they're what? Y'all just said it earlier. They are financially what? Financially broken. In all ways. So just imagine, we all come from the hood, we know what it's like, right? So just imagine you making millions and you don't know how much you don't know how to manage the money that you have. So you spend it, right? You spend it and you feel like you're gonna get it back because your contract says you're gonna make X amount of dollars. But you don't have nobody keeping you accountable. You don't have nobody in your ear telling you what you need to be doing versus, again, you don't have purpose, right? So when I say that, I mean that. Y'all gotta have purpose. So y'all in this program, right? Don't be here just because the vote said be here. Be here because you want to have financial independence. You want to have financial freedom. You don't want to live paycheck to paycheck, right? You want to learn the game and actually use it to the best of your ability. Everybody understand that? So when y'all in here, have purpose. Don't be here because your mom, your dad, whoever said be here. Be here because you want to be here and you have purpose. Everybody understand that? So when we here, we have what? We have purpose. All right, y'all get it. All right, so the next thing is the last time we were here, what did we talk about? What did we cover? We're going to cover that a little bit. What did we cover? Who knows?
Budget.
We covered the budget. And why we need a budget?
It's a good way to manage your money.
It's a good way to manage your money. What else?
Keep track of your money.
Keep track of your money? Yeah.
Keep it from spending too much.
Keep you from spending too much? Yeah. Yeah. What else? Anything else? What else did we do?
Save.
Save. Definitely got to save. Had that in the budget. And then we did what? A needs versus want chart. Right? We went over what we need versus what we want. Okay? So we went over those things. So the next thing is everybody should have a asset versus liability. Well, y'all probably don't have it, but we're going to do a team thing. So let's see if we can break y'all up. So we're going to talk about assets and liabilities. Let me put this up on the board. So I think Man has one. Rico, you got one?
I had two.
You got two? Oh no, I think those are all together. Yeah, the whole thing.
I passed them out.
No, this is gonna be. Remember, I told you it's gonna be a team thing. So if y'all got one, pass it to me. It's gonna be a team thing. So we talking about assets. So whoever you gave it to, just give it back to them. Assets and liabilities. All right. Before we get into the actual assets versus liabilities, who knows what an asset is? Anybody know? Nope. What you got?
Things that you own.
Things that you own. Okay. And when you own something, what does that mean?
It belongs to you.
It belongs to you. Okay. What does that mean? Okay. So asset means that you own something, but what do we own it? What is an asset?
It grows money for you.
It grows money for you. Okay. Okay. All right. What else? What else we got?
Partner.
Huh?
Partner.
Like a partner? Nope. All right, let's go to liabilities. Anybody know what liabilities are? Yeah.
They can cause you trouble.
Definitely can get you in a lot of trouble, for sure. You're on the right path, but not exactly what it is. Anybody know? Okay, so real basic. Assets are things, yes, things that you own, but assets is supposed to make you money. Okay? Remember in this creed it says, money works for me. I don't work for money. Right? So when you understand that, you don't work for money because your money should be working for you. Assets. So when you have an asset, just think about it. When you have an asset, the money is making money for you. You're not working for the money. What does that mean? What does that look like? That means if we talking about real estate, which we're gonna talk about multiple ways. One way is we have a house, right? Okay, so we're not living in the house. So we're not living in the house. What we're going to do? What we gonna do with this house? We gonna do what with it? We're gonna rent it out. How much we rent it out for? Huh? 1,600. Okay, that's probably average Cincinnati, right? So we said 1,600, right? We got the landlord, which is you. Okay. We got the asset, which is the home. And then we also have what's this thing called a mortgage. Anybody know what a mortgage is? Just come in and get your floor table. Anybody know what a mortgage is? Huh?
It's something to do like you paying something off the own your house.
Yes. So it's a loan that the bank gives you to pay off this house because the house could be worth, let's say the house is worth 100K. So this is the value. So the value of this house is worth 100K. What we're doing is we bought an asset, okay? The asset is going to produce 1,600. 1,600 times 12, how much is that? Somebody tell me. What do that equal to? Anybody know? Calculator? Somebody calculate it for me. What we got? Time is money, y'all. Who doing it? Let's go. What we got? All y'all got phones and y'all can't calculate this? What's going on? What's happening? $19,200. So that's every year. So every year you're making $19,200. That's every single year. So imagine if we rinse and repeat. Everybody know what that means? Yeah. We rinse and repeat. So that means that we're gonna go out, we're gonna use this money and do what with it? Buy another what? And a house, buy another asset, right? Which is the house. So we're gonna buy another asset, we're gonna rinse and repeat, we're gonna keep using that same strategy because the strategy works. Right? So we're gonna save this money, we're gonna build it up, we're gonna buy another asset. Now, here's the thing. What if we wasn't renting? What if we didn't do this? The house would be considered a what? Why? Why would it be considered a liability? Because it's not making you money. Right? So anything, so when you think about this, right? Assets make me money. Liabilities take money away from my accounts. Okay? So that's simple. But you have to be careful with assets and liabilities because some people will say, well, your house could be considered an asset. It's only considered an asset. And again, this is called a variable, this is called really a variable asset. I'm pretty sure take y'all back to school. Y'all know what variables are, right? Yes. So this is really situational, right? Because sometimes your mortgage is too much. Sometimes it could be 1,600. It could go up or it could go down. Y'all get what I'm saying? Okay, so we got to be careful what we call an asset and what we call a liability. But in this particular situation, it's going to be called an asset, okay, just because it's going to make us money. So we got to be careful only with the house, okay? Let's do another example. Everybody understand that, right? Everybody got that? All right, let's do another example. One more, and then we're going to get into the actual activity. So we got, what type of cars do y'all like? Just throw out a car, a brand. Mercedes. What else we got? Huh? Okay. What else? That's all we got? Come on, I know y'all like cars now. Everybody want a car.
Hellcat. SRT.
Hellcat. Somebody said Hellcat. I was waiting on that one. Hellcat. How much a Hellcat cost? Anybody know? 65,000? Man, look, I already knew it. I was just waiting on them to say it. 65K. Okay. So, let's say we had the money. This what we buying? Yes or no? Be honest. It's okay. Be honest.
No.
We got some no's and we got some yeses. We got some I don't knows. What we doing? We buying it or not? As a group?
No.
We not buying it. Why we not buying it?
I could get a slider and
Okay, so we gonna save some money and get the slider? Okay.
They'll put that other money somewhere else. They can make me some more money.
Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, you ready? Okay, let me.
Hey, here, you wanna get some? I'll do it.
Yeah. Hopefully
She don't know. She don't have to get it back to me. Hey, you ready to have it?
Okay, so we got a Hellcat, 65,000, right? So, is this Hellcat, is this an asset or is this a liability?
You ain't got no less than 100?
I don't know if I got a car. I mean, I ain't got.
Said I got a car store.
Oh, we got a car store?
Yeah, here I go mine. You just sit in the back. Oh, what you need?
Like $30. She can't break the 100. So asset or liability? We said liability.
Yeah.
Everybody in agreement with that?
One
For the
more.
most. Okay, we got. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a liability, and it's a liability because of what?
Don't make
It
it.
just costs much money. We could just get some,
Okay,
that,
so it's taking money out of your pocket, which makes it a liability. Okay, so all right, so we gonna say all right, that's a liability. All right, so now let's say if we were to do this, we switch up the strategy and we're not personally driving it, right? What if we did this? What happens then?
it's kind of that asset.
And why is it an asset? Because it's making you money. Y'all follow the logic now? So the Hellcat, we bought it for $65,000, meaning that we $65,000, and some people may call this debt. Some people may call this no debt, depending on what the situation is. Some people, some rappers, y'all probably don't know, they'll take out a $65,000 or $100,000 loan and go buy the Hellcat like that. Or they'll say, we'll spend $40,000 and then get a loan, then loan it out for $25,000, depending on what the situation is. But let's just say we bought it cash out, we own it, $65,000. We just own it outright. Okay, let's just say that. So now we're gonna rent this thing out, and how much we renting it out for?
Let's say $350
A day. We just renting it a day for a certain amount of hours.
$350 a day.
$350 a day. All right, so $350 a day. I know, right? So $350 a day for a Hellcat. Again, we already have spent $65,000. We got to get that back. So we already in the hole, even though we have the money. Okay, but remember, this money is gone now. $65,000. So that means every single day, right? If we're doing this by hourly, we got to make that money back some way, somehow. Okay? Because at the end of the day, is we want to make more than 65K. We want to figure out, okay, if we spent 65K within a year, right? And this is where, when you're talking about making money, you got to plan for it, right? You got to have goals. So the goal is to make $100,000 every year. So every year, we're going to make $100,000. We're going to get this $65,000 back, hopefully within the first year or the second year, but hopefully I'm going to say the first year. So what we'll do is we'll minus the $65,000 minus the $100,000. Okay? So we'll do that. Since I got to do it because y'all weren't quick enough for me. All right.
35.
Okay, so the profit. So this is our profit. Now see where I'm going with this? So we made back, we spent 65. Our revenue is 100,000. Revenue is how much money that you made. Okay. Okay. Expense 65, revenue 100,000. You minus the 100,000 versus the 65. That'll give you what's called your net profit. That's the money that you have left over. Everybody follow that? Okay. So we got revenue, we got expenses equals the profit, which is $35,000. So we good. We good. This is a good move to make. Okay, now, because now we're dealing with purpose. Y'all see where I'm going? we made a goal that we gonna get this money back, plus we gonna make more money. So it's almost like we made a good investment because we spent 65, but we got 35,000 back. Now we moving with purpose. Y'all follow me? So in the financial world, no matter what you do, no matter how small your money is or whatever, all right, whether you work in a job, whether you're an entrepreneur, whatever, you have to set financial goals, right? You got to set financial goals. So you got to have these goals in place. So on here in y'all folder, y'all gonna have these things called Smart Financial Goal Setting Worksheet. I gave you guys an example of what it looks like. Okay, but before we get into that, I'm gonna pass out these. We're gonna get into a team building exercise. A man should have one. Right here, you should have one. And then Rico should have one as well. You got one of these, right? You got one? Nah, don't throw it down yet. Nah, this is gonna be team building. So you keep that. You keep that. So we're gonna break y'all up into teams. So let's see.
He ain't got one. He gave it back to me.
Oh, you got both of them? The whole thing? All right. Hang on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Break up into fours. Okay, let's do that. So we're gonna have 2 groups of 4 basically. So y'all can be, 5. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. Am I counting right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 3 groups, 2 groups of 3. Now you confusing me. You threw me off. I'm like, huh?
14? You got 13.
We got 13.
Yeah. So you
13 or 14?
It's gonna be.
It's 14. All right.
So yeah.
2 groups of
2
7.
groups of 4 and 1 of 5.
So we got 14 or 13? 14.
2 groups of 4.
All right. 2 groups of 7. 2 groups of 7. That's how we gonna do it. So we need a 7 down here, then we need a 7 up here.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. You think we should do smaller? Okay. Okay. It's more papers.
Yeah.
Well, that's all. Well, that's all
3.
one.
You got these 3? Yeah.
Let me
2
see.
groups of 4 and 1 of 5.
Let me see.
There you go.
All right. You know what? Maybe we can. All right. So be 4. So how we gonna do that?
5.
All right. 2 groups of 4. So maybe y'all 4, and then the rest of y'all.
Alright.
We can just do it like that. All right. So y'all 5 or 6. Y'all 6 will be a group. Y'all right here. And then y'all 4, and then y'all 4. So y'all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then y'all 4 down there. And then y'all 6. 5. Sheesh. Kevin is out today. Y'all 6. So y'all gonna be a
So,
group.
basic yellow hoodies.
Goodness.
You in the yellow hoodie?
I keep moving
All
on
down.
more.
All right here? No, the yellow hoodie all down.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then these 4 on this side. So he gonna be on this side with them.
Hey, y'all can we count?
That's fast.
Ain't none of y'all helping.
Listen,
All
y'all
right.
doing the best you can.
All right. All right. So y'all 5, right? Okay. All right. So y'all will get no 4. 4. I can't.
It's 2
Not
groups
today.
of 5 and 1 group of 4.
Can't with y'all
There you
today.
go. That's perfect.
All right. And then y'all gonna get those. So y'all get those 2 sheets right there.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna get this. Yeah, okay. So everybody, one group just go.
So does everybody know what to say on?
Everybody good? All right, let's huddle up. So when we're on this chart, we're going to decide. You have a list of assets and liabilities. I want you to put on there whether they are assets or liabilities. Okay? And I don't even have my pencils for whatever reason. We only need probably 1 person to mark it, but so as a group, I want you guys to decide on what's the assets, what are the liabilities. Do it as a group.
Everybody got a pen? Who needs a pen?
All right. Everybody got a pen? Everybody good?
No, I ain't got a pen.
Oh. Cash can't do with the pencils. Perfect. All right. So as a group, you guys are going to decide what are the assets and what are the liabilities. Okay? So do it as a group, but you have to decide as a group. It can't be one person deciding. Y'all have to decide it as a group. And if y'all can't decide, then y'all need to debate on what it is and what it ain't. Okay? So in the box, write down asset or write down liability. Everybody understand it? All right, cool. Again, time is money, so I'm gonna give y'all about 5 minutes to have that discussion. About 5 minutes. Man, I think we're doing good on time. We're doing good on time.
So y'all think a savings account is the essence
You're right.
stocks,
I think everybody
Yeah, a bond is like a, so if I loan you out some money, that will be considered a bond. Okay, so a bond is, it's a relationship between me and you. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. A bonds, you can make money. You can make money on bonds, though. You can make money on bonds with interest. That's how you get your money back. Interest.
That's debt. That's how you spell debt. Credit card debt.
That was me.
Oh. Equity. Home equity. Yeah, I probably have to explain that up here because that's a little deep.
So you want us to skip it?
You know what? We can skip it for now because I won't go. But that's good that you asked. Some of this stuff I am going to explain.
Okay, so say I take these shoes, I got some good for rental collection, the cost of it. And I try to go sell it,
You get a check every day.
he gonna tell me he want 5 chickens they want, or commission, so how's that?
It's like you suck it.
Yeah, what if you like do
So stock X, it goes down, you go up, you never take shoe could go down. I'm saying, if you gonna sell some shoes, those shoes ain't gonna go down to Dominican. What if you got some cool shoes?
say you just purchased the shoe,
Personal life. And listen, whatever y'all have a question, whatever y'all got a question about, we gonna figure it out up here on the board. So don't feel like y'all gotta answer every single one of them. All right, but y'all got 2 minutes left. Count down, 2 minutes left.
So like, say, well, my dad's like, retirement
Say
savings.
you put it five, like,
Take that
it's like a share, so then they
Maybe
start
like-
thinking that you're investing, thinking that you're doing good.
Get some more money.
That's it, but it's right now, tenant don't have
What?
something to do.
That could be asset. Oh, you might have.
I gotta get some more money, boy. I'm in trouble if I don't. Hey,
You don't
please.
talk about it.
Now, you see how they said back then, incentive for the local government. I feel like
I was gonna do when I started. So I'm gonna give him like 25. Yeah, and then at the end, I'm gonna give him another 25. So the ones, probably that,
Like primary.
probably gonna
Oh, primary, so
be
you
10 that's committed, that's who
It
gonna
has
get
to
it.
be asset.
So,
Let's
that's
see,
it.
if the other ones come through, I'll just give it to them toward the end. Cause I already accounted for the 10.
I'll take
You don't see. You don't see. You, how you want me to, do I get money straight to him?
That was it.
Oh, okay. You got cash out? Okay, I'm gonna send it. Alright, y'all got 1 minute left. 1 minute, 1 minute.
High interest savings.
1 minute.
What are we doing?
1 minute.
Payday
That's
loans,
just, did you? That's just it.
cryptocurrency investment.
Cause you don't.
You ain't got one, so you can get that there.
Well, like, if they,
Perfect. Alright, y'all, 1 minute, 1 minute. Calm down. Calm down. Hey, y'all, we gonna eat while we talk too. So we gonna. So home equity, cryptocurrency. All right, everybody good? All right, what group wanna go first? What y'all got down? So just name like, what y'all said was an asset, what y'all said was a liability, just go down the list. And tell us what y'all got.
So for asset, we got, I'm just, for savings account, we got asset, credit card debt, liability, stocks, asset.
Hold on, wait a minute, slow down. So savings and is savings, is it an asset?
No.
Why not?
Why not? No, it's cool, no, we gonna have, that's why we talking. Who feel like savings is an asset?
Me.
3 people? Okay, who feel like it's a liability? Okay, why you feel like it's a liability?
because if you just saving anything, you're not really spending.
Okay, okay, good point, good point. Okay, everybody follow that? So, savings, yes, it's a liability. Now, here's the thing. When you have a high yields savings account, guess what? You get interest for your money. What you guys know about is what's called a traditional savings account, where you put your money in and you save it. But now, there's what's called a high yields savings account, and you make money, you make money daily, where you get interest off your money. Everybody know what interest is? So if I, basically, all right, so I put $1 in my savings account, guess what? That dollar is it's gonna probably give me some pennies,
Yep.
but it's still gonna give me something, right? So that will be considered an asset. But the traditional savings it's not really a liability. It is more, it's kind of like in the middle. It's kind of like in the middle, okay? Because if you take it away, it becomes a what? It becomes a liability. So if I take my money out, it's a liability. But if I'm using it to make money, then it becomes an asset.
But what if your savings account is towards something that you like finna put the money towards? Like say, for instance, I wanna flip houses.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then
So once that happens, then it becomes a what?
after,
An asset. Y'all see where I'm going? Nothing. Money is there. When you talk about y'all want y'all to think of money as like water flowing. It has to be a flow. Okay, has to be a flow. If there isn't a flow, then you don't have money. Money has to flow. It has to circulate. Okay, I want y'all to really, really understand that. So if it's just sitting and it's not collecting, then you're not making money. You're losing. Okay, Everybody understand that? So money has to circulate, it has to flow, it has to do something. I'm telling y'all this because I invest my money every single day. I don't care if it's a penny, if it's a dime, my money's been invested. Even if I don't have no money, I'm still investing it. I would rather my checking account to go negative than positive because I need to make money daily. Everybody follow that? Because guess what? If it goes negative, I have assets, right? So I can pull that money out and take care of the negative. So I'm willing to risk all my money, my checking account to go negative to invest in more money. Because I'm going to get that money back. Okay? We'll get there. Okay? We'll get there. Okay? So that's another thing. We'll put that on there. All right, so go down the list. My bad.
Credit card debt is a liability.
Okay, and why is that a lot? Anybody know what credit card debt is, right?
Yeah.
Everybody know what debt is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a liability. All right. Now, hold on, wait a minute. Before we do that, credit card debt, can it be a liability? Well, can it be an asset? Let me ask y'all that.
Yes.
Yes.
Who said yes? Yes?
I said no.
Oh, you mentioned that. You say yes?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Because he asked the question, so it's not
I like the way you think, my G. That's
Yeah,
like
that's
you're
a- that's-
special.
I get it, that's-
Uh-huh.
I give you that. I give you
They
that.
the same like, yep. That's a good thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's Christian on you. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else besides Kyko? That was good though. Anybody else? So think about it like this, y'all. Credit card debt. It can be an asset, but liability, yes. So again, some people use credit card debt to buy assets. Follow me? So some people use credit card debt to buy assets. Why is that? Why would they do that? Why would you use credit card debt to purchase an asset? Why? Anybody know? Think about it. You got
Your credit
20,000.
can go up.
Because what?
Your credit can go. It can increase as you pay out.
Okay. Yeah, it can increase. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So like, is it like after you go into credit card, after you go into debt, you can still buy stuff? Or like,
Yeah. So think about it like this. I know somebody that had CC's credit card. They bought a skyscraper. I think it was for $1 million. White old guy. He bought a skyscraper in New York, and his credit limit was $1 million, and the skyscraper was $1 million. So he bought it for $1 million. So basically, he used his debt to purchase a what?
asset?
An asset. Y'all see where I'm going? Why though? Why did he do that? Anybody know why?
So he can lease his skyscraper out or whatever.
Okay, so he can make
He can make 10 times more than $1 million.
exactly. You got it. She got it. So you can actually quadruple your money because we talking about a skyscraper. Now here's the other thing. The biggest thing is this. In bold letters, the biggest thing he's doing is buying his time back. When you have a credit card, it gives you time to make purchases. So if the minimum, so when you're doing it with credit cards, they have a minimum amount of money. It has a minimum balance that you have to pay. The minimum could be like 100,000. He probably easily have 100,000 if he bought it for, you get what I'm saying? His money match up with his credit card. So instead of paying it outright, which is giving the company $1 million, I'd rather pay $100,000. You see what I'm saying? Because now I'm saving more time and more money. Instead of spending $1 million in cash, I'm going to use a credit card to purchase it and give me more time to pay the money back. But I'm probably not going to use my money. I'm going to use what money? Let's see who got it. The assets money, because the asset does what? Makes you money. So I'm not going to use my own money to pay this credit card debt off. I'm going to use the asset money to pay the credit card off. Y'all follow me? Okay? Because assets supposed to make us money. we never want to use our own money. Never. We want to use other people's money, but that's a whole nother thing. All right, go down the list. Had to touch on that.
Stocks is an asset.
Okay. Everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
Everybody know what a stock is, right?
Yes.
Okay. A stock is something that a piece of a company that you own. So if you got Apple phone, guess what? You need Apple stock. Okay.
Can you buy a company? Like, if you buy like stocks, more and more stocks, would you own more and more of that company?
Yeah.
If you do that, so you just own the company?
That probably won't happen like that. Good question. That's very. I couldn't give you the answer, but the answer is very complex. But I can give it to you. I'm gonna try to keep it simple. Okay. So he asked a very good question. If I buy stock, so again, when you have a stock, let's just say we got Apple, and we talked about this last time. Apple stock, let's just say it's $25. Okay. Now, what companies do is you have A, and then you have B. Try to keep this very, very simple. This A represents a stock. That's what you see. We call this public. B represents private. Everybody understand? So when you're buying stocks, we're buying public stocks. We don't get to buy private stocks because we're not in the mayonnaise club to do that. Okay? We're not in that club. Meaning that we can't get access to this stock to actually own the actual company. Okay? Because those boys will not let us in into their club. Meaning that we only going to have access to the public stock, so we're only going to get a certain amount of stocks because we're only going to have, so we can't get to where you're trying to get to because they want to keep us here in the public and buy stocks that really don't give us much power. Okay? So they want to keep us here. Now, if you want to get to the good old boys club, then you have to do certain things, which I'm not going to talk about. Okay? So a whole nother discussion with that. All right? Yeah.
So like, say B would be like the private, which is like 50%. But say you own like 25% of the public. Would you like be able to make, or like would that impact the company at all? Or like would you be able to make decisions or something?
Nope. Some companies will let you vote, though. But honestly, you're not going to know who these people are. So sometimes, when y'all buy stock, the company will send you an email, say, hey, who do you want to be on the board? Okay? And you don't even know who these people are. And majority of them are white. Okay? Or mayonnaise. Okay? Whichever one y'all want to call them. All right? So it's really not going to matter. So what we do is, people like me, I just buy stocks to make money. And as long as I'm making money, I'm fine with it. Okay? That's it. Buy stocks to make money. All right, next thing. Yeah, you got a question?
I got a question. Do you trade?
I don't trade. Trading is very complex. I don't trade as of yet. When you trade in, it's very complex, and you got to have multiple computers, and you got to be totally invested in it. Like, you got to spend some time trading. You can make a lot of money with trading. And basically, trading is like trading stocks. So you can say, like, let's say Apple stock is $25. When you're trading that stock, you can say Apple stock is going to, in about a month or so, it's going to be at $50. So how do you get it? How do you go from 25 to 50? That's based off celebrities. That's based off the news. That's based off the president and all these other different factors. For this to go from this to that, it's so many different factors. So when trading, you'll set the amount to 50. Now, if you set the amount, then you may make a lot of money. But if it goes down, then you do what? You lose a lot of money. So with trading, you have to really know and really predict what the market is going to do. Okay? And we're talking about trading stocks. Okay? And that's basically saying, oh, this stock is going to be $50 or this stock is going to be $25. So depending on what's going on, you can make a lot of money and you can lose a lot of money. You really have to study. like probably like almost every day, all day, in order to get good at it. Or you invest with a mentor and have somebody walk you through the process.
Why'd you say you need multiple computers?
Because you have to look at multiple screens, because there's different stock markets. So you have to look at multiple stock markets to see like which one is doing what. Okay, because there's multiple stock markets. Which the next time we come, we're going to get more in depth with stocks. I got a list of companies that I'm gonna give y'all, and we actually gonna look at all the list of companies, not all of them, but we're gonna look at some of them so y'all can see the prices of the stocks and different things like that. So we'll have a more in-depth conversation on it. All right, go ahead, take us home. What else you got?
Car loan and the liability.
Okay, car loan. Anybody? Liability. Everybody agree with that? Yeah, car loan. Yeah, yeah. Depends. Yeah. But for this situation, we'll say liability. Okay, keep going.
Rental property income, asset,
Okay. All right.
personal loan,
Okay.
asset,
All right.
emergency
Situation.
fund, asset,
Okay.
mortgage, asset, retirement savings, asset, luxury clothing purchase is a liability.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. Good. So, was there anything on that paper that y'all did not understand? Because I know we're short on time. Yeah.
Well, me and Derek did have a debate about the luxury clothing purchase.
Okay.
Like, that could be an asset too.
No, it
Like,
cannot.
say you
Okay.
never wore it and you just bought it, right?
But
Mhm.
either, DeVoe, look, listen, so say you just bought, listen, I watch videos like this all day.
Okay.
Say Rico just bought 10 pairs of black cats from him, right? You sold him to him for a band a pair, right? And a month or two, don't nobody want no black cats, so they go down, and they, 9 times out of 10, they going out bid, and that's on StockX. You feel me? So they go down, now you get charged $200 for each pair. You gotta charge him $200 for each pair wherever you selling it to, cause they go out bid, everybody do.
I can see the words going through your brain right now.
I mean, it's that's I mean, she got a good point. And again, that I say this when you're talking about doing financial stuff, it's really all about like perspective, how you see fit. Because the luxury, it can be deemed as a liability, but if you can sell it for a higher price than what you bought it for, then it becomes a what? An asset, right?
Or you become a walking billboard and they pay you to wear those.
That could be another. And that's content creation. So again, it's all about perspective. But again, if you just buying clothes, then it's just what? It's a liability. You're just buying clothes just to be buying clothes, no matter what the value is, because the value of the clothes will go down in value. Because if people ain't purchasing it no more, then what? It goes down.
Just like
Right.
stock.
Just like a stock, it goes down. Because it's always going to be everything. There's always going to be the newest, latest model, like with this iPhone stuff. Everybody getting 16. I'm sticking with the 11. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I know y'all looking at me like I'm crazy, but look, I'm sticking with it. You know what I mean? All right. So I think so. Does anybody else not understand something that y'all had questions about?
I think ours is different.
Okay. What y'all got?
We have, the first one for ours is an investment in a small business, which we put as an asset.
Okay. Investing in small business asset. Okay.
And then we had student loan debt, which is a liability.
Yep.
Jewelry, this one was kind of hard. We put, it as a liability because like, it depends on how much it appreciates. So if you buy it for, say, 1,000, but it only appreciates maybe in $100 a year, that's not making you.
If it appreciates, then it can be considered an asset. But I see where you're going. But yeah,
And
I
then,
mean it's more. It's valuable. It's way more valuable than what you bought. But, yeah.
unused gym membership we put as a liability.
Gym membership liability.
Unused.
Unused. Oh, unused. Oh, unused. Okay. Okay. Y'all was coming for my neck. Hold on.
Hey, bro.
Go ahead.
Mutual funds. We were kind of confused, so because I thought it was just like you get money, but that money goes straight to something else. Like it's a flow of money, but it's going straight to something else.
Yeah, so mutual funds are just a bunch of stocks. So would you buy 10 stocks versus one stock?
Yeah.
And why would you buy 10?
Because I can increase more money.
Increase more money. What else? 10 better than one. That's a cardinal answer. 10 better than one. What else? It is
Because if one fails, you got like 9 others to use.
exactly. That means it's safe, right? It's a safety net. So so imagine 5 of your stocks down, but 5 of them up. It balances out. It breaks even.
It depends.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely 10 is better than one.
So that's an asset.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because stocks making you money.
High interest savings account as an asset.
Mhm. Yep.
A payday loan. As a liability.
Okay.
A cryptocurrency investment as a asset.
Okay.
Personal electronics. This is also a debate, but
Oh,
put
okay.
it as a liability. Cause I was thinking like what you could do with the electronic, like you could stream or something and that could make you money. But
Okay.
I feel like with the electronic as itself is not
Mhm.
making you money. So
Definitely. Right.
liability, and then a fully paid off car could be an asset, like because when you deal with the Hellcat. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Everybody understand cryptocurrency? Who don't understand? And if not, we'll get there. Anybody not understand cryptocurrency? Or do you know anything about it?
I don't know nothing about it.
None about it? Okay. Well, if you don't know nothing about it, then you need to get into it. The biggest thing that y'all need to learn about it is just buy Bitcoin. Okay? This is what cryptocurrency is. All it is just me and you have an agreement. Okay? And on this thing, it's called on this spectrum, it's like a digital it's like a digital code basically. Okay, that all these, it's all basically computer based. Cryptocurrency is computerized. It's all digital. Okay, but it's on a spectrum. It's kind of like I'm trying to see where you've seen them shows where it's like, I can't even think of an example, but but it's basically like a digital computerized system. Okay, and what happens is when we make transactions, it's between me and you. So when me and Isaiah, if we wanted to give each other money via Bitcoin, guess what? That's between me and him. So if I stole his Bitcoin, the government can't do nothing about it. Okay? Because it's not centralized. Anything that's centralized, it means that the government is involved in it. Anybody ever went to a bank and it said FDIC? Anybody ever heard of that or seen it? Pay attention.
Yeah, I heard it in the ads. Like,
You heard it in the ads? Okay, pay attention to it. So FDIC.
TikTok before.
Okay, you seen it on TikTok? Okay, good. Well, there we go, TikTok. All right. Maybe they'll keep it open since you heard it. All right. FDIC means that you're federally insured by the government. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency is not insured by the government because it's decentralized. It's between me and you. So if I sent you Bitcoin on accident, guess what? He gets to keep that, right? Because it's between me and him. So just imagine that when you're dealing with stuff like that with cryptocurrency, again, that's between me and you. Government has no involvement. So if I send it to him on accident, by law, he doesn't have to send it back. Okay, but Bitcoin is pretty much the first cryptocurrency. And all it is just digital money. That's it. Computerized digital money. And the only way that Bitcoin goes up is if people are talking about it. So imagine, the more people that talk about it, if the president supports it, and all these other countries support it. And again, there's Bitcoin ATMs. Okay? So it's here and it's alive and y'all need to invest in it. I don't care if it's $10, $25, but all it is just digital money. And it's the first cryptocurrency that was ever created by somebody that they say that's unknown. But you want to have it. You want to have a piece of it. Again, $5, $10, $2, I don't care what it is. But again, it's computerized, digital-based money. Okay, and you can convert that into cash, which we can talk about later. Everybody understand that? Cryptocurrency, computerized, digital-based money. Okay, that's all it is. It's peer-to-peer, meaning that it's between me and you. The government has no say-so, it has no involvement, or nothing like that. Okay, everybody get that? All right, cool. One last thing we're gonna touch on. I think Faith had a question about home equity. Okay, so again, we have a house. We're gonna be real quick with this. We have a house. The house is worth $100,000. If you don't have a house and you don't understand why you have a house, or you don't understand why people have houses, because of this word right here. Houses are what they appreciate in value, meaning that they do what? They go up in value. So every single year, the house is going up in value, meaning it's appreciating, meaning that the house is going to be worth more. So right now, year 1, it's worth $100,000. Year 2, it may be worth $110,000. Y'all follow me? So every single year, the house is going to appreciate in value. Now, let me ask y'all this. If there's a lot of crime in your area, in your neighborhood, guess what happens to the house? It depreciates in value. Okay, y'all follow. Okay, all right, that's what's up. So if there's a lot of crime, the house depreciates in value. Now, this is a trick to this. Okay? When somebody wants to come into your neighborhood, guess what they do? They cause crime. So what? So houses can do what? Can depreciate in value. So if this house depreciates in value, that means more mayonnaise people can buy the houses that you used to live in and get them for a what? Cheaper price. Y'all see that? So what happens is, if we push all this crime, we get out the guns, we get out everything to kill each other, and guess what we doing? We buying this. We buying more houses and we getting them for $25,000, $10,000. 20 years ago, that's what they was doing. Pushing all that stuff in the community, kicking people out. Nobody want to live here no more. Oh, y'all want to live here? That's what we doing. We buying these properties. Some people even got them for $1. Just imagine getting that, right? That's what they do. So we have to be on the same playing level field with them. We got to think smart about what's happening, what's going on, right? This is real stuff. And I can't teach y'all all of it within 2 hours, but I'm just giving y'all this information so y'all know what's really going on, right? So while we doing all this back and forth, oh, this mine, this yours, this and that, they up here buying properties and getting richer off the crime that they caused, right? Cause and effect. All right. So that's what we want to do. But again, when you buy a house, it appreciates in value. Now, here's what happens. When the house appreciates in value and you start putting money into that mortgage, right? The mortgage is the loan, right? And again, so what happens is the more money that you put in, guess what? The more money that you can do what? The more money that you can take out, right? And that's called equity. The money you put in, that's the money that you can take out. Equity is going to tell you what the value of your house is. Okay, so the bank may come out and say, hey, your house, they call it a appraisal. And they may say, oh, your house is worth $200,000. Okay, so you got to be careful with that. I remember when I bought one property, the guy said it was worth $200,000. I said, no, it ain't. It's worth way more than that. He said, well, how you know? I said, I did comparative analysis. And comparative analysis is when you look at other houses that are worth more than $200,000. See, he thought I was dumb. White guy thought I was dumb. He thought I didn't know. I'm like, nah. When you look at when you look at other houses in this area, it's worth more than $200,000. So this house has to be either in the middle, 215, or it has to be 230. Which one you gonna give me? Right? And he gave me the 215. You see that? See, some people will play you like you don't know what's going on, but I already had it printed out because I already knew how they was gonna do me. So guess what? The house got appraised for 215 instead of 200,000 because I already did the research. I already ran the numbers. Don't play me like that. Mayonnaise. No mayonnaise on my bread. I ain't going. So he was a little salty about that. I said, that's fine. That's cool. You know. But, you know, that's what it is. So, again, that's equity. Appreciate y'all for coming. That's our time. Y'all can get some more pizza. Is all the pizza gone?
4 pieces left.
4 pieces left. Hey, survival and finish with that. And we gonna take a picture, and then for the ones who came late, I need y'all to sign in. Need y'all to sign in.
You want us to carry out
Your folders, if y'all got the folders, I'm gonna collect the folders, and then whoever don't have a folder, put your name on that piece of paper that I gave you.
She was in front of the phone the whole time. Now I feel like it was just the back. It was the back.
I got the sign-in sheet. Just use your phone to scan in. All right. So make sure you put your name on your paper, and then sign in. And before y'all go, we're gonna take a picture.
You only signed in one time?
Yeah, you just sign in one time.
Oh, okay.
Just sign in one time. Let's make this quick. Yeah. You got your phone? If y'all don't have your phone, then y'all can sign in on my laptop. I know.
How you gonna that be and then lose? And then don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. The vending machine for you. No. That's why I say you are a liability for me.
Who didn't sign in? I signed in. You signed in. You got your
I
phone?
want money from you. You
Need everybody to sign in. Signing in is very important. And for the first 10 people that came, we're gonna give y'all $25. The rest of y'all, we're gonna make sure y'all get y'all money as well. Again, when you get 25 when you start, and then at the end we'll give you another 25. And if y'all wanna keep going, we just continue to pay y'all. Okay? We can give the money to y'all, or we can give the money to y'all parents. That's up to, we really wanna give it to y'all. All right, who else need to sign in?
Today, today's date.
Yeah, today's date. Make sure y'all put today's date.
How did she sign in?
Oh,
Because she
right.
hasn't, I didn't, my phone is on the card.
Your phone in the car? Okay.
But I didn't register anything.
Oh, that's fine. I'll make sure she get, let me see if I can do it here. Good job. You good? Okay. So we just do this. Just do another tab. Oh, you did? Good. Oh, can you sign here? I'm gonna get you a phone. You got your phone?
You said phone dead.
Oh, his phone is dead.
And I left mine in the car.
Ask them at the front desk and you can bring
I
it
did.
back and forth.
Hold on, y'all. Really in the front seat.
Yeah. Here. Oh, you got it? Do 5,000?
Well, you said you signed in, right?
Yeah.
I thought you said you did it.
No, today no.
Oh, you gotta sign in today
Okay,
too.
so I
It's
do
all good.
5,000. Did you sign in last week?
Just put today's date.
Did you sign in? I was signing last.
He didn't, but
Yeah, I did.
yeah, if you can, if you can, who else didn't sign in? Everybody good right here? I gotta sign in so I can account for y'all getting y'all money, okay?
That's what you
Alright.
signed in last.
That's why we gotta sign in, so y'all can get y'all get y'all funds.
I'm sure I didn't
Just messing up.
sign you up initially. What's your name?
12-3. Just put 12-03. 03. And then you hit on 22. That's how you do that. Perfect.
Use your name and go.
Okay.
I said they know how to do it.
I didn't
Oh, that's fine.
register.
I'm gonna send you the paperwork so you can do it. So you can register.
I need to hurry up, sign up.
Waiting on 2 more people and then we're gonna take a picture. Hopefully everybody signed in. And then tomorrow I'll be calling everybody to make sure I get y'all 25. Y'all just let me know how y'all want the 25. Okay? If y'all want to do a cash app or cash or whatever, just let me know. So I'll be hitting up everybody tomorrow. The first 10, the other 4, I'll make sure that y'all get it. Okay, perfect. All right, y'all ready to take this picture? All right, we gonna take it. I wonder if we can take it out here. Yeah, probably. We can't see. Yeah, let's.
She not getting no 25.
Hang on. Make sure to put that doorstep. What was the first thing they did? So that we can.
First time. The first day.
The first time, was there 10 people that came? Huh? The first time you got it, was there 10 people that came?
And I should stay.
My kid, all I know is pop big that shit on my socket, so just took on the other side.
Clifton?
Yeah.
So we going that way?
But shop in my papers, so I got a folder.
Oh, you should put your name on it? Because I'm going to make you a folder.
Alright,
Yeah, just put your name on it. And I'll make you a folder. Everybody that came, I'm going to make sure they got a folder. Yeah, we can go down that hill. We can persevere. We can go down that way.
It's right there. You know that church right there by Hughes.
Hughes.